Good morning, folks. Rodney here. It's time for another Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. We got kind of a special coming up today. Dennis Lovelady is supposed to sing two songs, Summertime Dreams and Bend in the Water, both by Gordon Lightfoot. And this was his challenge 4 weeks ago. I gave him 4 weeks to figure it out. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. We got Drones 863. Justin, good morning. 400 AGL, good morning. Which these two I'll bring on here in a moment. Hot Rod in Daytona, go Navy. How about go Space Force? Anyway, so it's a beautiful day outside. Dennis just finished his sunrise. It was a beautiful sunrise. I had a beautiful sunrise. And all is well with the world. Duranafly, good morning. All right, let me bring in Justin and 400 AGL. Mel, good morning.
Good morning, Rod. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, Peter popped in here.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Rodney. Hi, Mel.
Like Justin's still got his camera off, so I'll wait to bring him in when he turns his camera on. But, there he is. All right. Morning, Justin.
Morning. I was outside.
So, hope everybody is doing all right this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing wonderful.
So, where are you at, Mel? It don't look like is that your house in Arkansas? Or
Yeah,
in
I'm at
Tennessee?
the house in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the back porch here.
Ah, okay. That's why it looked different.
I'm using my new phone to do the live with you, and I got my old phone here in my hand so I can watch the chat.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah, my old phone gets turned off tomorrow, so one last hurrah on the old phone.
Gotcha.
Why not?
You know, speaking of phones, real quick, if you don't mind, you've heard talk of that new Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra G5 phone?
Yeah.
The $1,400.
Yeah.
I don't know how my dad did it on Social Security, but that's the phone he had.
Oh my goodness.
I inherited that phone, so far I'm impressed with how it works. It's a good phone.
Oh yeah. I don't have the Ultra. I have the it's the 5G version of the Galaxy Note 20, but I really like it.
I'm impressed.
Amazing.
So, Justin, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm working a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw your public service announcement this morning.
Well, the Osmo Pocket keeps, not the Osmo Pocket, the Osmo Mobile 3, I think it is.
Is that the gimbal?
It keeps dropping the phone.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Maybe it's just too heavy. Maybe it gets tired.
Maybe. So I might not be able to stay long.
There you go. Now your portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I may not, if that one. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to put this hand up like this and nobody can see what I'm doing, but screw you, DJI. Well, it's not going to work, Rodney. So let me see if I can. I'll just have to hold the phone, I guess. I was trying to make it.
Hey, Flying Flynn Media. Good morning, John. Duranify. Good morning, Al. Susan Lee. Good morning. Michael Blade. Good morning.
Yeah, hi to everyone in chat.
Hot Rod Daytona. Good morning. Peter, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, thank you. Yeah. Had heaps of rain last night, but that's all gone away by this morning. So.
You said you had some rain last night?
Yeah, quite a bit of rain overnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big
Wow.
Water UAV Solutions. Good morning.
Flying for Flum Media has a funeral, unfortunately, to attend.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, John. But thank you for popping in at least.
This gimbal motor right here,
Uh-huh.
really hot.
Oh.
So I was having a gimbal overload. Interesting.
Well, that would explain why it dropped like that.
Yeah, but I mean, shouldn't this thing be able to handle that?
Well, it might not be the phone. It might just be the gimbal acting up.
That's true.
Well, I hope not.
Might have too much information on the SD card there, and it's weighing it down. That'll do it.
Yeah, that's true. Peter Dell, good morning.
Oh, there he is, fellow Aussie. Morning, Peter.
See Don
Good
popped
evening.
in on that show last night.
Who?
Don Joyce popped in for a couple
did
minutes.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't his wife just pass away?
Yeah.
Quite suddenly, I think, wasn't it?
Rodney, thanks for the invite. The audio just went to crap on my end, so I'm going to drop out.
All right, Mel, you have a good day, buddy, and thanks for trying.
All right.
Bye, Mel.
Later, Mel.
Right. We'll see y'all later.
All right, Mel, have a good one. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning. Mel bowed because he knew I was coming in.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Morning,
he
Dennis.
He just knew he couldn't stand up to you, Dennis.
Sorry?
He just knew he couldn't stand up to you.
Good morning, Peter, Justin, Rodney.
Good morning.
Dennis, good morning.
So were you talking about Don Joyce when I came in?
Yeah.
Once again, I got no notification, Rodney. I don't know how to join you on I'm struggling to join you on my other iPad. Of course, you sent the link for this, so that was good. But that's just so I could watch the chats. Doesn't matter.
I got a notification for the sunrise, but not for this one.
Huh.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah, someone didn't get a notification for the sunrise this morning. In fact, I think it may have been a couple of people.
I didn't.
But then it started out rather shaky anyway, and I think I know what happened. I was uploading a video to good morning, Paul Murray. I was uploading a video to YouTube when I went live, and apparently my computer doesn't like that.
Let me just go to your channel here.
I'll just have to remember not to upload a video at the same time I'm going to go live.
There it is. 13 watching. All right.
Well, you know what's weird too? I've noticed too when Matt goes live, I'll get the notification and it will show his live upcoming on my phone. But then when I go on my computer to YouTube, it won't show it until he actually goes live. So I can't pop the chat out till he actually hits the live button. It won't show anything.
Yeah, it's weird the way YouTube works.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind the price of YouTube. So
It's reasonably priced, that's for sure.
reasonably priced. That's right.
It is now. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't complaining. It's just it's the fact of life for YouTube. But
no, there's a lot to complain about. There is, but then we have to come back to reality, right?
Yeah.
Some people actually do pay for it, and they have a legitimate beef. They do.
Yeah. RC Dude, FPV UK. Good morning, brother.
I'm not.
How's it going, Michael? So, Dennis, you all ready?
For what?
You know what?
It's forgotten.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it right now. You can take a few minutes to get yourself worked up for it. But
no, let's do this thing.
Just rip it off like a Band-Aid.
I want to do that for a second. Do this one first. I have a favorite. I won't tell you which one's which. All right. Come on, Pearl. Come on, Kitty. If you're feeling inclined. Down around the bend in the water. When you're fishing line. Come on, Pearl. I'm up and ready. Got my fishing pole. Down around the bend in the water. to the fishing hole. It's a fine July and a beautiful night with a heavenly sky and moonlight on the bay. Down around the bend in the water, if you feel inclined, come on, Pearl, come on, Kitty, gonna make you mine. All around the world tonight, what do people sing below? To find the time to stand in line, we're gonna take my love to go. It's a fine July and a beautiful day for a boy and a girl to pass the time of day. Come on, Pearl, come on, Kitty, if you feel inclined. Down around the bend in the water, bring fish in line. All around the world tonight, what do people sing below? To find a time to stand in line, gonna take my love to go. It's a fine July and a beautiful night with a heavenly sky and a moonlight on the bay. Down around the bend in the water, feel inclined. Come on, Pearl, come on, Kitty, bring your fishing line. Come on, Pearl, I'm rough and ready. Got my fishing pole. Down around the bend in the water to the fishing hole. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done, man. Okay.
Thank
Half
you.
your challenge is done, buddy. That was good, Dennis. That was real good.
Good. I'm
Did
glad you liked it.
Did you check
Just
the?
one thing, it was kind of hard to hear, but I mean, I heard it. So
Which part was hard? The voice or the ook?
the voice,
I heard it. Okay.
we heard it. Don't get me wrong. We heard it. It was just real low.
This one. I try to strum more quietly.
I know your
I
wife's
thought-
probably asleep, isn't she?
If I could, it's very hard. It's easy to strum, harder to pick. Anyway, where the road runs down by the where the road runs down by the butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream. You tell at the noonday bell it's time for a summertime dream. In a lunch pail town in a one-horse sleigh, you can live like a king and queen. Let's steal away in the noonday sun. It's time for a summertime dream. Birds in all creation will be twittering in the trees. And down below is a pond, I know you can swim in it if you please. And if you come round when the mill shuts down, you can see what chivalry means. Let's steal away in the noonday sun. It's time for a summertime dream. It's time for a summertime dream. On a trip down to Wonderland and love among the flowers. There's time gets lost in those troubles, telling up the hours. Where the road runs down by the butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream. Do tell but the noonday bell, it's time for a summertime dream. It's time for a summertime dream. Birds in all creation will be twittering in the trees. And down below is the pond, I know you can swim in it if you please. So if you come around when the mill shuts down, you can see what chivalry means. Let's steal away in the noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. It's time for a summertime dream.
Wow, man, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'm impressed, man. Good job.
Thanks. All right. Captain Ray
Hey.
Kelly.
Good morning.
Captain
Good morning.
Ray Kelly.
Good morning,
Not to be
Rodney.
confused
Peter.
with
Morning.
Jack Sparrow.
Hey,
All
those
right.
guys,
And Dennis. How you doing? Everybody in the chat. Dennis,
Yeah, let me see.
you really play so good. I love the way you play and you entertain
thanks.
us. Thank you.
he does. Hey, guys, hang on a minute. I want to say good morning to Mudball Creative. Don, good morning. AZ
Morning,
Drone
Don.
Dude, good morning. Place It Here, good morning. Paul Murray, good morning. And I think Max Air 420, good morning. Mela, good morning. Anybody else I miss? Tyranofly. I think I got you earlier though, Bud. But good morning anyway. Susan Lee. Good morning. Okay, I think I got everybody. All right. Now comes the critiques.
Sorry, I got to run. No, I'm going to make some coffee though.
Okay, Dennis. So how you
So
doing, Captain Ray?
I'm doing good, good. My last day in Florida today.
Yeah, I saw where you posted that on Dennis's live stream.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
sad?
be putting up my hurricane shutters in about a half hour after you shut down, and I'll be getting on a flight tomorrow at 11:18.
Ah, okay.
Which airport do you fly out of to New York?
West Palm Beach. They call it
Okay.
Palm Beach International. Yep.
Well, hurricane season is coming. Looking
Yeah,
forward
just
to
around
that.
the corner.
Hopefully, Justin, it's not going to be that bad. That's the bottom line.
Well, the bad thing is we're overdue for one. That's what's scary. 'Cause,
I know.
you only
I
get
was
so
down
much
here
time.
back in 2004. We had 2 hurricanes a month apart. You remember that, Justin?
I wasn't here then.
Oh, okay. There were 2
I
back to
didn't move
back.
here. I thought it was 3 back to back.
Well, there might have been a smaller one, but I remember the 2 ones.
Wasn't there one in 2003?
Yeah, there was another one in 2003 too. Yeah.
Well, we had the last one we had was Irma, which was what, 2016, 17? Been a few years.
Actually, I have a
Last-
T-shirt from one of them. I had a luncheon with my friend up in Sebastian, and they were selling T-shirts with the hurricane name on it.
Well, last couple of years, it's like Florida's like just deflected everything. Every single hurricane that's come at us has just gone right around us.
Nice cup.
Thank you. Wow, Rodney has one too. What a coinky.
That one too.
I not
be
only
drinking-
have
I
one,
like yours better.
but I have a bigger one.
Whoa.
Nice. I'll be drinking out of mine again on Sunday, Rodney.
Good deal.
And thank you again for sending it to me.
That's my first time to see that big. Is that aluminum also?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
We got somebody from France that just popped
it's
up.
made by the same people that make the smaller one.
Interesting.
This
So
was
this-
sent
nice.
to me by Tiffany as a gift.
Ah, nice.
Wow, France. Amazing. How you doing?
So, Rodney, did you check that Dennis got the lyrics correct? Hope you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So
I,
he did
you know
a
what?
good job.
I worked real hard on "You Can Swim in It If You Like." If you can swim in it if you please. You can swim in it if you please. That's hard. I had to work
That is
real hard.
hard.
That was harder than the song actually to
Yeah.
get that without.
Hey, I want to say good morning to the journey of becoming a better self. He's from France.
Wow.
Through the chat.
Welcome, journey of becoming your better self.
Good to have you.
That's a
See,
long journey.
the word is spreading, Rodney, about your live stream, you know?
It is.
Yeah. We are truly a worldwide stream here.
Well, it's crazy how everybody can connect worldwide now.
It is.
It is, and almost no delay in speech. I mean, it's almost imperceptible.
It's awesome. It really is.
Mela is trying to blame you for her coffee being hot.
I know. I know. But she better be nice. She better be nice because I have something here for her.
That's true. I know that you do.
And she may not get it. She keeps these little insults up. Mr. JRC, John, good morning.
Is this the
Hey,
first she's heard
John.
about it, Rodney, or does she know?
Huh?
Is this the first she's heard about it?
No, I texted her yesterday, told her I was going to drop a package off.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know what's in it. I haven't opened it, but so
Apparently, you sang Mr. JRC to sleep. Dennis.
That's nice. I'm glad you got extra sleep.
good
Uh-oh,
morning,
we're in
Ron.
trouble now. Ron's in the chat. We're in trouble now.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Did you get the link?
So you were talking about, I saw him on Matt's live stream last night. He looked better than I expected. He was, he doesn't want to dwell on it, of course. That would be, I'm sure that would bring tears. But yeah, it was good to see him. He seemed to be in normal form, which is great.
Who's that? Ron?
Don.
Oh, Don.
Yeah.
He said the last night that he feels like he's in the accepted stage now.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's
but you can tell he was still having a rough time.
Yeah.
never easy.
No.
How you doing, David?
Honestly, I was expecting him not to, show up at all on any lives for at least a couple months.
Oh,
I
me
was
too.
surprised when he popped in.
What happened to him? What happened?
His wife died suddenly.
Oh,
12
I didn't
days
know
ago.
that. Oh, God.
Stroke.
Sorry to hear that.
Stroke.
Good morning, David Lorenzo.
He posted a video called Channel and Personal Update or something like that. Nearly a week ago, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll just correct Mr. JRC's. I'm drinking wine at 10:30 p.m. He's got the time wrong there. That's acceptable, I think, or any time after midday.
Well, it's 8 a.m. to him.
Yeah, that's right.
So
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's got to be.
That's true. So, you guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
All right.
So you're going to Lake Lanier today, huh, Dennis?
Yes, but I think we'll be coming back today. But our grandson is going to spend a little bit more time in the hospital. And
I didn't know that.
But not yet. So we'll go up there. I think probably Tuesday and maybe stay. So maybe on Wednesday morning I might do a live stream from there.
Oh, okay.
That'd be nice.
Well, I'll be saying prayers for the little guy.
Thank you. Yes, he's doing amazingly well. He had a liver transplant, for those who don't know, and that was in September. And of course, he's been back to the doctors many, many times. But he's been blessed with no repercussions to speak of, But there's one little nagging reading. He has a high count of something that I don't understand in his blood, and it's been that way for a while. And so they just want to figure out what it is. That's all.
I gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
How old is he now, Dennis?
He'll be 3 in June.
Mayla's asking what is his name?
Adrian. Just Adrian.
Well, we have another Adrian.
Yeah, but
There's only one real Adrian, though.
this one's a nice guy.
Yeah, that's one too many. Yeah, hi, Ron.
Yeah, morning, Mr. Peter Carroll.
Hi, Ron.
How's it going, Ron?
Nice to see you.
Ron, we really wanted to hear some of the stories of what went on in your suite at the South Florida drone meetup.
No, we don't.
This is not the show for
This
that.
is a family channel.
We like to keep it clean here, Captain Ray. If Ron goes into the stories of what happened in South Florida, in fact, you know what? It's just better left in South Florida.
What happens in South Florida stays in South Florida.
Yeah, but I know that Ron and Adrian must have had a great time, and I mean that, in no disrespectful way. I can just see them laughing, and
sure
pranking each other in that room.
Yeah, we had a good time. Had a chance to chat a lot. I mean, put some miles on the road and, from the airport. And we stopped to see Jim. So make sure he was okay.
Yeah, that was an interesting story.
Yeah. Yeah, risky me. I took a little bit of a risk. And like I said, Adrian, he pulled up in front of the house, just kept honking on the horn. I'm like, dude, stop that. He's like, no, I'm going to piss him off. Honk, honk, honk. I'm like, dude, let me get out. I walked up the driveway. The garage door is 3/4 of the way down. And I just ducked underneath and popped my head in there. And I saw some movement. And then I saw this head pop out from behind the computer screen. He goes, what in the are you doing here? And I'm like, hey, Jim. He had a pair of headphones on and he was playing some shoot up game and he didn't hear us honking out there.
Oh, that.
I actually went and looked at his.
Good morning.
I actually went and looked at his channel this morning. It's been 3 months since he did that last live.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I see him coming back. I don't. Not totally impossible, but we talked
You never
about
know.
it.
Less exploration obsession is somewhat back after a long hiatus. So
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
in
so-
that last week, I think.
Yeah, I've seen his name pop up in a couple of the chats recently.
yeah.
I'm not sure. It was kind of funny last night.
He was overcompensating with his truck. Just saying.
I was on with Matt last night for a little bit. In the beginning, I went out and fed the critters. Well, then I come back into my office, and I'm sitting here, and I had the blinds open. And one of them walked up around, looked in the window, and jumped and ran like hell.
Looked in the window that sees these deer.
I've heard people tell you not to open the blinds.
They're closed now.
That one
There's
may
a-
never come back now.
You may not.
There's a bit of a gap there behind it. There's space for another one there.
Irma. They got Irma.
Yeah,
Now, Ron, I know it's probably not hunting season there, but are you allowed to are you in a heavily developed area right by you there?
it's developed enough where I could not legally shoot. You have to be within so many yards of a road, so many yards
Right.
of a structure. And on top of that, morally, I could not do that here. My God, I was the one last night. I was sleeping and I was scratching behind his ear as he was eating. How can you?
You were scratch. That's pretty cool. It is.
That is amazing to me.
That is amazing.
Yeah, right at the beginning of Matt's live stream, I did that last night.
I am certain I would enjoy that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I told you that fella that you were talking to that one day when I was flying, Jeff.
Yeah.
He put in a watering hole on his property, but he's got like 300 acres. You know what I mean?
Where at?
In Wisconsin, and basically, that attracts the deer, and he was watching for the big one.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the big one came and he shot it. You know, and I was saying that that was cheating. You know, putting in that water hole.
Yeah. Well, we actually put our, like for archery, we put our some of our blinds near watering holes. Problem with water right now, I don't have to do some studying on it, but I don't know where they pick up the disease. There's one called blue tongue, and one is I forget the other one. There's two different diseases, but these deer are dying. I saw so many dead deer in the woods this past fall, and it goes from area to area and seems to spread. One friend of mine, his dad's farm had a big pond, found 5 of the biggest buck you can think of. Oh my God, they were huge, all dead, laying there right beside the pond.
Oh, is it
Wow.
you said some disease?
Yeah, there's one they get. It's called blue tongue. It's almost like an edema to their tongue and throat, and that's why a lot of times you find them at watering holes. They're trying to drink, and they can't. They can't swallow. It almost shuts off their airway.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, the other one's chronic waste disease. It affects their nervous system.
I've seen pit videos of those. Those are crazy.
Yeah, every once in a while. Last fall, we had a couple game wardens at the butcher, and they asked the hunter, you know, hey, can we test your deer? And usually the hunters that are going to get a taxidermy done will not allow it, because they cut into the throat and they actually cut out the lymph nodes, and that's how they test them.
Wow.
Well, the deer have actually committed, I guess what you'd say, suicide from that disease, where they literally will just walk into a pond and just walk right under the water and just drown themselves.
Oh, really?
Or they'll just jump over a bridge. I've seen a couple videos of them with that, where they just leaped right over the side of a bridge.
Wow.
Mr. JRC, to my knowledge, no, I could be wrong. And I did talk to the one game warden. She was a biologist. She said the CDC has recommended if you get a deer and the thing of it is, you get a deer, it takes them like 2-3 weeks to get the test results back.
Wow.
They recommend not eating the meat, but there has been no current cases where a human has been affected by it. So I'm not really sure.
COVID-23.
Pardon me?
I think he said COVID-23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does look similar to like almost rabies effect. The way
Mela knows about it. Yeah. Where's Mela from?
She lives in Colonial Beach here. She lives here.
Oh.
She's just across the river from me in Westmoreland Shores. She lives just by the church where I do my flying at and go to church. She lives just down the road from there.
Oh, okay.
It's
about
weird.
a half a block, actually.
Yeah. It's affecting what they're telling me, the whitetail, not the mule deer. That's what's weird.
Now, where are they getting it from, though? That's the thing. Like, what's
I don't
causing it?
know. Something I might have to look into research. My boss may even know. I don't know, but they're getting it. I think some said they're might be getting it from the water, and I think it's some little parasite or something. The one disease.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Wow.
Hey, Ron, you would have appreciated this. I was fishing the other day and I caught a barracuda,
Yeah, I saw that.
a small one. You know, it was only 22 inches. Excuse me. And I was told that, you know, you could eat them, and I've had them. I had it in Aruba, and it was delicious. But they say if it's under 2 feet, you can eat them. So I kept it, and I ate it, and I tell you, it was delicious. It really.
Was it
But
really?
you take a chance, you know, because it gets that poison. It's called sanguinary, and but no after effects at all. It was really, really good.
There's like a 6-month gestation period for it, Ray.
Oh,
Mullen
They've-
says
They've got a lot of fine bones in them, haven't they, Ray? Those barracuda.
no. Well, again, it depends on how you fillet it, and
Yeah.
I was pretty careful. I had a couple of bones, but
Yeah.
it was a nice solid fillet, and it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we've got
the videos
we've
on
got
the
a-
channel.
Yeah, we've got a similar fish here, but they call it barracuda with a T rather than a D, and they have a lot of fine bones in them. You've got to be careful of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're nice to eat, but they just got to be careful of the bones.
Well, the fishing in Australia is awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the water, the clarity of the water, right? Beautiful.
plenty of those great whites in there too. Got a lot of those.
Your sea crocodile, what are they? The sea crocs? Those things are insane over there.
Salt water crocs. Yeah, they're in the ocean, and also in the sort of estuarine rivers and that.
I seen
plenty
a
of those,
video. Yeah, I seen a video of one of them and a bull shark going at it over in
Who won?
Australia.
Who won?
It was a drone video. The bull shark, I think, like rammed into the side of the croc, and he didn't want nothing to do with him.
Oh, really? Okay.
The bull sharks are mean, though.
Hey, Chris Jackson, if whenever you're ready, I sent you the link in Messenger. So if you got Messenger, you can get the link there. So anytime you're
Chris
ready and you
Jackson.
want to come on, just bring it on. He's him and Mason are at the airfield today, and he wants to.
He went
pop
live
in and
yesterday for a little bit.
Did he?
Yeah.
And well, he wants to kind of do like a report, a field report.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you got a reporter in the field. Okay.
Yeah. We're expanding.
Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
Pretty
They
soon
had
it's going to be, instead of Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, it'll be Saturday morning news network.
Okay.
right.
That's how it all starts.
where they at an AMA field?
Yeah. He lives where he lives. They have an AMA field. I went up there one weekend. I plan on going again this summer because it was really a lot of fun going up there and watching these guys fly those planes. And his son, Chris's son, Mason, is a fantastic pilot, and he does FPV drones and airplanes. Does real good at it too.
There's
So,
one not
cool.
too far
And,
from my
and
house.
speaking of news, I have a little bit. I should have said this before. Since we're going to Lake Lanier, we'll actually be going there pretty early, so I won't be able to stay on very long. But just thought.
Oh, okay.
How far is that from you, Dennis?
About an hour.
Hour?
Hour and
Yeah.
hour and 20 minutes maybe.
Where are
Yeah.
you going, Dennis?
Hmm?
Where are you going?
Lake Lanier, up in it's
Lake
north of
Lanier?
Atlanta. It's a large lake in Georgia.
Okay.
Something like over 600 miles of shoreline.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Oh, I didn't know Scott was up in Minnesota. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's cold, man.
Wow, 42. Goodness gracious.
Okay, I think Ron's getting ready to share something.
Yeah. This was last night on live from Australia, deer feeding.
I saw that. That was actually live.
Yep.
I Matt was talking, and so we didn't get a chance to talk to you, but yeah, that was interesting.
That's a little buck. He's starting to grow his new horns.
That is so cool. Oh,
I
look
didn't
at the
realize
little
that was
horn.
live.
Did you name that one, Ron? What's that name? What's his name or her name?
That's Oliver. That's the only one I've named so far.
Oliver. Okay.
Yeah, he's munching away.
I'll do it again.
There you. There's my stop share.
Hey, Chris, I don't have a Zoom link. I have StreamYards, and I sent it to you via Facebook Messenger, and I just posted it in the chat. So you got two ways to get it. I think he's used to using Zoom because he's on Canadian Drone Hub quite a bit. Mr. Crowley's in the house. Good morning, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, Dennis, next time you come, instead of live from the Balloon Fest, you'll have live from Animal Planet.
All right.
Ron Lockwood's Animal Farm.
I don't know after you scared the crap out of him last night.
Yeah, I know. I got to be careful. I honestly, it was a doe, and she actually looked, and I actually saw her sticker. You know, whether she saw me move, I'm not sure, but she ran like hell.
Yeah, I don't believe that they would recognize what that is.
You know, the funny thing is, I think I told that story from a couple years ago. Coming out of the barn at the lodge, 12 noon, and vehicle coming up the driveway. 3-year-old granddaughter coming out of the front of the house, starting to curve towards the right, be what the east side of the ranch. The vehicle speeds up, starts laying on the horn. I'm like, what? Because Ralph wants everybody to drive slow there because we got pets and small children. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And then I saw it scurrying away, and here there was a mountain lion, 12 noon, sitting right outside the lodge window. He's staring in the window, and his tail was just going back, but he's looking at the walls in there.
Wow.
12 noon. Yeah. We were just worried about that.
Yeah, Mr. Crowley, that was him feeding the deer.
Yeah. Let me go out and see if I doubt if they'll be here this morning. It's windy and raining.
He's actually done it quite a few times on the lives.
I want to say
Hey,
good morning
Scott.
to
How
Jack
you
Rabbit FPV and Furball Kim.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah, hi, Scott.
Hey, Kim. Wow, Furball Kim, I haven't seen you in a while.
So I see Jackson RC in there. He says the device is not connected there, Chris. Brant Ariels, good morning.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah, hi, Gary.
I'm one of those likes, Gary. So stop beating me up.
Arizona Street
And I hit
Media,
it 5
good
times.
morning.
You got to hit it an even number of times. That's the only way it works.
There you go. It's up to 15 likes now. I'll put mine in.
See, what I do is I hit it twice, and then I hit the dislike to offset, because that's still one like, right?
I think Chris is having a problem. He can't get his phone connected, I guess.
That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to get you better equipment if you're gonna have your newsroom, Rodney.
I know it. I know.
It's so frustrating too when you're trying to get on and you can't get on.
Yeah.
You know.
Unlimited Vertical. Good morning.
Hey, Unlimited Vertical.
Rodney?
I call them UV for short. How you doing?
Yeah, Ron.
Can I do a little advertisement for someone? One of our
Absolutely.
Definitely not. No.
Is it from Australia?
No, I'd like to do a little shout out to if you guys know Paul Hodges. He's with Paul Murray a lot.
Yes.
He's from Canada. And his brother is just a beyond incredible artist. As most of you know, I have my friend here who was a COPD patient, got COVID, is now on permanent oxygen, and slowly watching him decline. I'm not sure how he'll make the end of the summer. I was out with him yesterday, and it's not good. Anyway, long story short, my first antelope hunt that as a guide was him. And we went out. Well, you can see this. That was him and I.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Nice.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
Paul's
remember that picture.
brother, I'd like to do some advertisement for him. I asked, his artwork is just unbelievable, and what he can do in a matter of a couple hours. But he did this. He does like regular artwork, but he does like cartoon art, and he did this.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Cool.
Very nice. Very cool.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a big 8x10 right here on my desk. I went and got 2 of them made the other day, and then I took it up to him yesterday, because he always talks about that. He's like, yeah, I remember your first antelope hunt as a guide, and I was your first one, and he talks about how we climbed and snuck up that hill, and yeah. So I took it up to him yesterday, and he was pretty touched by it.
Oh, that's
cool.
That's really
You
cool.
should see this.
I guess Chris isn't going to join us after all.
I'm sorry, Chris. I was looking forward-
I'm sorry, Chris.
So if
Well,
we
he's
can
here.
shorten
He's here in
the-
spirit.
If we can shorten unlimited vertical to UV, how about of? Does that work? Of. Hey, of.
Scott, yeah, you should see the stickers that his Hodges' brother did for him. The design for Paul Hodges' stickers are really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have one?
No, he's sending them out.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one yet. He's sending me some that I have to send to AZ. I have to send AZ a couple.
Yes, I've got like a whole list of people to send stickers to. I need to get up off my lazy backside and do it.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
And
Right there at
Scott,
the
don't
top.
sell yourself short.
You should do a contest. Do a contest, Rodney.
Rodney's right at the top. See?
See, right there.
Top left.
Nice. I like the way you did
there.
that. I like the way you did
Wow.
that. You framed him, right?
Oh
Nice.
yeah. I really love Scott's picture though. I immediately.
And that-
I went.
I'm gonna do that when I get back to New York. I'm gonna get a frame.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your frame, Justin?
I got this one at Walmart for 20, and then these were both like $7. These were cheap ones.
At Walmart.
This one was this was 20. What I did was the easiest way to do it is just take the picture in there with you. That way you can hold it up to it and size it.
Yeah, good idea.
Don't go in there guessing because you're gonna annoy the living piss out of yourself.
I'm afraid if I carry my picture in there, I'll get mugged.
I immediately went the next day and got a frame for it because I didn't want it to get ruined. Because I know what would have happened. I'd have set it somewhere and then crap would have got thrown on top of it and it would have got all bent up or something.
Teej, good morning.
Got a good crowd in the house. Good crowd in the house, Rodney.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, I wasn't here, but I was up in North Dakota, but damn near as bad, but it was worse here. Last Saturday at this time, there was 2.5 feet of snow here.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
This Saturday,
Tony.
I walked outside now and it's raining. There's absolutely no snow. People here, they say they haven't seen the snow melt that fast in a long time.
Huh.
It's another beautiful day here. Just looking out the window, it looks like the wind has picked up a bit, though. It may make it difficult to fly, but I will try.
Yeah, you've been churning out those FPV videos this week, Rodney.
I'm sorry?
Saying you've been putting out a lot of FPV videos this week.
Yeah. You know, one battery with one battery will last me for roughly 10 minutes.
That's good, pretty good. Yeah.
And out of that 10 minutes, I try to make 3 small videos.
Okay.
You're not crashing it off
And
though.
I don't think anybody's going to want to watch a 9-minute FPV video. It's hard enough to watch a 3-minute one, but especially when it's mine, because my flying is so boring at the moment. But I'm getting better and stuff. So
Yeah, that's right.
I saw the opening of your latest, Rodney. because I was looking for this live stream. I thought, well, maybe it's one of those.
Oh,
I love what you did there with the Bible scripture. That's good.
yeah. The latest one was "I'll Fly Away."
Yeah.
That one's.
Reminds me of Drones for God's Glory, whom I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that channel. I know that channel. Yep.
We were actually, Valerie and I was watching some of his videos last Sunday after all the sunrise streams was over.
Yeah. Yeah, I like his stuff. He does a good job. And when I went to see you, Ron, I was very close to where he was, but it just didn't work out to go see him. And yeah, I wish I had done that. Wish I could have done that.
What's up, Art?
Jose, good morning.
Did you see Art last night on Matt's show?
No.
There's Art this morning, though, in the chats. Good morning, Art.
Hey, Art.
He got drunk right before he got off, and it was kind of hilarious.
Chris, the Key Largo dude. Good morning.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Al Duranify's in the house.
Yeah.
Your hurricane shutters, are those just the ones that you just have to pop down over your window?
Yeah, you put in the one panel at a time type of thing.
Is Al Duran still in the chat?
Yeah, I just saw his name. Yep.
Yeah.
Rodney, did I tell you about my new job?
No.
I'm a grocery store attendant.
The grocery store attendant.
Got a promotion.
Cool.
Wow. Congratulations.
Does that mean you do the bagging and stuff? Or?
There's some method to my madness.
I believe there is. There usually is.
I'm
tried.
I'm trying to do something.
Yeah. Where you, excuse me, ma'am, can I carry your groceries out to your car for you?
Okay, so I'm sorry, I was distracted. You're so now you're a grocery store attendant?
Yeah, something a little total opposite of what I'm doing now. it's my they're kind of neighbors, but they own a grocery store that's like, I don't know, 300 yards from here. Good people. The husband and I have become pretty good friends, and we have breakfast a few times a week. And he's got a really, really nice bass boat, and we're going to start fishing here on the lake.
Oh,
now
Nice.
we know how the friendship started. He saw the boat.
yeah.
There's some cute little ladies that come into the store, and
I hope you
Yep.
wiped the drool off of your chin before you introduced yourself.
Look,
Hey, Ron, when I was 16, I worked in a grocery store.
I
That's what
did.
I did.
if you meet somebody with a bass boat, they're the ones you want to get to know.
yes.
I think he was more excited about the bass boat.
I'm-
Morning.
Hey, Al.
Al Duran.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ray, Dennis, Justin, Peter.
Up, Al.
Thanks
Hi,
for
Al.
having me, Rodney.
Hey.
Morning coffee.
So, Al, you were saying you're going to be flying up in this area?
Yeah, but I wanted to make sure we had cut out enough time that we could get together because I just didn't want to.
Where are you going to be at?
Well, I was thinking about a couple of small little creeks, Piscataway Creek and the little Wacomico. I know the area well. There's a lot of boats that go in and out of there. I used to have a buddy of mine that used to have a twin screw Burton and outriggers on it, and I used to go out with him all the time. I was like his first mate for a couple of years. And then,
That's a nice boat.
yeah, it was a 32-foot Bertrand twin 350s. So running the art, that outriggers on it is, shoot, it took me about a half an hour to an hour to get it rigged up right for fishing. I know Captain Ray would love it.
Yeah.
And out there you get a lot of rockfish during that, and rockfish, man, freaking good eating.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Rockfish
Yeah,
or striped bass, just for
Are
the
you
people
are
who
you
don't
going to be
know.
coming up
Oh,
this
I
way
didn't
in
know.
your boat?
Say again?
Are you coming up this way in your boat or?
No, right now the on my boat, I just got my numbers. Let's see, what do they do? No, it's still legal. Uh, but I haven't de-winterized that yet. But I have my jet ski already de-winterized, ready to rock and roll. That is much easier to haul around. You know what I mean? Um, Especially with the gas prices.
Oh
What do
yeah.
you do most of your jet skiing, Al?
Well, as usual, jet skiing is one of those places that you don't want to be around big waves. At least I don't, because I prefer uh, clean water. So uh, you know, so the Potomac and the James and the Anna rivers here, South Anna, and they got a bunch of Piscataway Keys. Oh gosh. Pamunkey, and there's a couple small little creeks toward, where Matt Bagwell lives down there in Norfolk that I'd like to hit. Um, so, it just makes it so much easier to put in and out. I mean, I could go right in the middle of the city and put in and
Yeah.
just whomp on it right there. And it's a really nice location to fly. Also, I usually carry my Air 2S with me because I got a the Air 2 both. Sometimes I just take the Air 2 because if I'm going to be kind of doing some iffy flying, because the Air 2S is one of my favorite drones. And a freaking tree that thing on a week ago Friday, and it got stuck in the tree for like 4 days, and then a big storm came and blew it out, and it came
Whoa.
down. I got that video coming out. I was pissed.
Oh, that'll be a good video. I'm looking forward to that one.
Man, I had a rough week. Rough week. Let me show you what I'm talking about and see if I can share it. Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
You didn't call Jim and get his bucket guy, the number to his bucket truck guy?
That would have been awesome, but it's private property.
Oh, it was private property where Jim had to get his too.
Did he? Okay, I should have done it, but I couldn't see it. I didn't know where it was. I knew it was up there because, when you do Find My Drone and start doing all the recordings, trying to find it and all that stuff. And I could see my feedback from the camera too. So I would point the camera down, and then I walk into frame, and I could see where I was. So let me see. It was rough. It was a rough week because.
Did you have the care refresh on it?
Ron dropped out.
Did he? I'm sorry, Ron. All right, I'm going to share my screen.
Here and you start scaring people away.
I know, man.
That,
dude? How come the cup's always half empty with you, Rodney?
Huh?
How come the cup's always half empty with you?
Where'd
Right
Ron
back
go?
at you, brother. All right, so this is a special cemetery, Hollywood Cemetery. 18,000 Confederate soldiers are buried here. This monument was erected by the Confederate women that raised money. $10,000 back in the 1800s is a lot of money, guys, and they put this together. So I wanted to honor them and put a video together about this. And so my initial start would have been with this shot, with a dolly zoom where you back up and zoom in. So here's the shot. Here's what happened to my Air 2S. So you'll see the dolly zoom kicking in right there.
I know already what's going to happen.
You see that? Dolly zoom's kicking in.
Ooh.
Oh, and it gets even worse. Then I'm flying on FPV to set up the flight. And so I was going to do the FPV flights and the Air 2S flights. And I think I just was messing around with hollow ground too much. And I backed out of there after that. So you'll see what happened here in a second. I ended up this is the shot I was looking for. I wanted to line this up right here like this. And this is the whole flight. I set it up for this. That's what I wanted.
That's a nice monument. I like it.
It is for sure.
Okay, so that was the only shot I was looking for. I only wanted that 10 seconds. Okay, and here I'm just goofing off. And that's the problem. It's called goofing off. And bam, lost my ND filter. This is all in the same day. Okay.
So how'd the filter come off?
I hit that branch.
Oh, a branch knocked
Now,
off.
was this
Okay.
after the Air 2S crash or before?
And this was before.
Okay.
And see, here's where I hit the branch coming up right here. No, right here.
Hey,
Here it is.
Ron,
Right here. Boom.
Thank God the sun is
Oh
blowing
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you see the light change? Because
Yep.
I set my GoPro at ISO 100. I had the frame rate with the ND232 filter. I had a frame rate of about 480 frames a second, and now everything gets blown out, right? And I know.
Let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
Al. Can we come back to this for a minute?
Sure.
All right, hang on a second.
Hey, Rodney, where'd Ron go? Did he
He's
go
right
goodbye?
there.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
He's in the backyard.
Yeah, he's showing us a deer.
Hi, Ron.
there it is. There's
Yeah.
Oliver. That's Oliver again, right?
Is it out there playing with the wildlife?
That's a doe.
Yeah, that's not.
No, that's Oliver's girlfriend. She's a little shy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's the only one here.
Ah.
I wonder if Matt feeds the kangaroos the same way.
Come here.
so you training him with the sound, Ron? That's so cool.
Gotta
Nope,
give her a
she's
name.
saying no.
Nope, she ain't having none of your shit.
Man, the audio radar is on, isn't it? Trying to figure it out.
She looks like a Mabel. Name her Mabel.
Well,
You know,
I'm wondering,
you might do better if you muted that phone.
yeah, because I'm wondering if I was just going to say the same thing, Dennis. I wonder if the phone noise is spooking her.
That
She
could
can
be.
hear people talking.
Ron, are you wearing headphones?
I think he's done.
That's so cool that he's able to do
Yeah.
that.
I
That's
know.
cool.
That is cool.
Is
Yeah, until
when I get back, I'm gonna have to start feeding my koi for you guys.
Hey, I want to take a moment to say hello to Mike B, aka the Drone Ranger. I know you've been in the chats for a few minutes. Good morning. Good
Did you
morning
say-
to Chris with the K, Sunrise Water Media. Good
Hey, Chris.
morning.
Oh, Chris.
Did you say feeding the koi for us, or did you say feeding the koi to us?
Yeah, for you.
For us. Got it.
Oh, it's
All
all
right.
fun and games until Ron runs out of corn and those deer revolt.
Or they're starved.
Okay, Al, I'm ready to go back to your video if you're
Kicking in
ready.
his front.
Oh, okay. What was I doing? I was sharing the screen.
Yeah, we were about halfway through your video.
Okay, let me put it back on there. Okay, back up there.
I didn't want to interrupt. I hated to interrupt you, but I didn't want to miss what Ron was
Oh
showing.
man,
us
that was it's live, right? So that's
yeah.
better. All right, so that was that flight. Oh, I don't know why this one's in here. Oh, okay, same thing. All right, and then it gets worse. I mean, it just progressively got worse. Then I lost my diatone tie cam with my Cadix Peanut on it. But before that, I freaking cracked my GoPro.
Oh wow.
All in
And
the
it
same
broke?
week.
Did it break?
Watch right here. Hit that branch, bam. And then this is the worst of all.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
can see this already.
Okay,
I
I'm
can't
having a
watch.
good flight, and I wanted just to reveal the city. And I don't know what happened, man. I just like all of a sudden I got a blip, and it just went down. All
So
right, I know I'm
it's in the
close to the
pond.
water here, and I pull up. All right, I come real close. I pull up real hard, and it blipped out and just boop, gone.
Oh man.
That's the worst week I've ever
How
had.
deep is that? How deep is that lake or pond?
Well, it's about 80 feet because it was a quarry they used to pull all the granite out for the Confederates building at the time.
Wow,
Eventually,
forget it.
the river flooded it, and then it became Bell Island became a Union prison camp. And the reason why it was a prison camp, they really didn't have to guard it because the river, it's an island, so the river runs through there, and the fall line's so steep that the water just rushes so fast. So you jump in the water, you're gonna either drown or you're gonna get beat up pretty bad. So it was kind of like Albatross, you
Oh
couldn't
wow.
once you got on the island, you couldn't get off. And so I've been thinking about contacting the local scuba diving guys. The clubs here for scuba diving. Maybe they'll go in and because I could show them the footage and say this is where it landed.
It didn't look like a very big pond, though, was it?
No, it wasn't, Justin. It was pretty pretty small.
They'd probably like going on a search and rescue mission for you,
Oh, I
Al.
would
Just
think
scuba
so.
divers.
That's good practice.
Rodney, the kitty cat being a pain this morning.
Yes, she is.
And Susan Lee, that was my kitty cat meowing earlier. I know you asked, and I didn't get a chance to reply.
So where were you flying, Al?
Yeah.
All this was in Richmond, in the city of Richmond. Believe it or not, all those locations are in the city of Richmond. Yeah, so it wasn't very far. That's one beautiful thing about Richmond. And Rodney, we were very, very close where we had that meetup that day.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Captain Ray, you were there
Yep,
too.
yep.
We
Yeah.
had that meetup there. I mean, really close. I mean, we could have walked to Hollywood Cemetery from the location we were at.
Oh really?
And you remember where you parked, Ray, for
Yep.
that meetup? And that bridge, the walking bridge went all the way across the river.
Yep.
That's where my Thai cam is sitting at the bottom of that quarry that's filled up with water.
Okay. Yeah.
So kind of give you some context. So that's one thing about
That's a great area to fly. It really is.
that whole city has got so many things going for
It
it,
is.
man.
I want to say hello to Victorian Aerial Vision
Yeah, hi,
So
Brett.
Victorian,
land down under.
Yeah, another Aussie.
How you doing?
Victorian Aerial Vision says Drone Girl is here. Is this you, Drone Girl from Ireland? I don't
No,
see
he's
her
not.
in the chat. But
Yeah, I
he's
didn't see
talking-
her in
no.
the chats.
No, he's talking about me because I was
Oh,
trolling Matt
Hey,
for like
hey
2 months,
Rodney
so I think
and
I-
Al,
Oh.
do you guys ever go to those military reenactments down in your areas?
I haven't been to one.
Unfortunately, not Captain Ray. I
Really?
think you just put a bug in our ear, though.
Yeah.
Rodney, what do you say we do it one day?
I went
might
to
be
one in
fun.
Gettysburg one year, and I found it interesting. It was.
I would
cool.
too. I think
That
I-
must be a big one, Gettysburg.
Oh yeah, I should definitely do that one for sure.
So.
Well, folks, Rodney, thanks for having me on. Thanks,
Dennis, good job this morning, brother. You done well.
Thank
Next week, I'll give you your new challenge.
you. Okay, all right. See what happens. Thanks,
Okay.
everybody. We'll see
Have a
you.
good day, Dennis.
Bye, Dennis.
Dennis.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
everything, buddy.
So,
Hola, hermano Chris, ¿cómo estás? De Key Largo, dude.
Yeah, I heard he wants to get together with having a meetup down in the Keys. Yeah,
Dude,
that'd be fun.
That'd
that
be the
would
bomb,
be
right?
fun.
Yeah, that's why I can't get into FPV. I don't have the patience for it. And to me, just my personal opinion, it feels like I'm throwing money down the drain wrecking them.
Believe it or not, unless you hit something really, 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 really hard, those FPV frames hold up really well.
They do.
My Emax Baby Hawk 2 HD, I have ran into trees, poles, and the only thing I've had to replace are props.
I just don't have the patience for FPV, honestly,
Nah.
to tell you the truth.
Tell you the truth, I didn't think I would either, but you know what? I'm having a blast.
It is a different world, isn't it? The
is.
GPS drones are so boring compared to it. That's my opinion. But
As much as I hate to agree with that statement, Al, I think I have to agree.
Well, I've done FPV and I've done GPS, but I don't. FPV just doesn't interest me.
Well, if you're not interested in it, I get it. That's
Everybody. Well, that's like a lot of people have said. Oh, once you go FPV, you never go back. Well, I've done it, and I don't know. I just don't really find it all that fun.
well.
I like going far
what,
and high.
you know what you have to go with your own mind, and I'm not going to criticize anybody for not wanting to fly FPV. It's a choice. I chose to do it because it looked like a lot of fun, and it certainly is a lot of fun. So
Why Rodney's having so much trouble flying FPV? We got to teach him how to walk. And
Yeah,
You look like a confused gorilla.
that's a good one.
walking
That's
towards
a
drone.
good one.
replay that again, man. Replay it again. Replay it again. I want to see him.
Oh yeah. That was a fun morning.
Hey,
right there.
your knuckles are dragging, man.
Well, that's the way I intended it to be.
All right, Justin. So if you were to fly and do something like this with a regular drone and watch the leaves, when Rodney was talking about, crashing all the time, when the leaves fly off this tree, you know what the Air 2S would do? It would drop like a rock. As soon as the Air 2S encounters any of the DJI product props encounter any problems, it just drops. So here we go. I'll play it. Watch the leaves and upper right quadrant. A little
Right
tree
there.
trimming.
Little trees.
A little tree trimming, man.
Would you just shoot? Oh yeah, I see.
A little tree trimming right here. Look.
I thought you went. At first, I thought you went straight up because the drone kind of blended in with the leaves.
Yeah,
So you went straight.
Yeah, right there, tree trimming, man. You were to do that, or you would run into a tree.
Oh, are you going to share
I-
some?
oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry. I forgot to hit the stop screen. Sorry about that.
Bailey, you have a good day. I'll text you when I'm on the way over to the church. So, okay.
Yeah, Chris was saying that I did a really good trim job for that guy, and it was free of charge, by the way.
That was funny. The drone going up and trimming those leaves off that. But Justin, I look at FPV flying just like I do anything else. If you like it, you like it. You're going to do it. If you don't like it, then
Well, see, I like the 400 feet and going, within line of sight. We'll just say that within line of sight.
Yeah,
we all know you can see the Mini from 3 miles out, right?
Oh yeah,
Right.
Yeah, the Mini 2 is visible.
And on rare occasions, you can see it even 4 miles out.
Right.
who has mixed feelings about the line of sight thing? Because the drone
I think it's
technology
stupid.
has gotten so much better. It just seems like so silly.
It's stupid. If you were to do line of sight, true line of sight with the Mini 2, you wouldn't get more than a couple thousand feet and you'd lose it in the air.
Right.
Because it's so small, especially the higher you get. You get 400 feet in the air and that thing's just a little dot.
Uh-oh.
What we having? Deliverance?
Who was that?
I mean, the only drones that you can really see super far away are like the Matrices,
It
the
must have been
Spires.
wrong.
The
really
Phantom
big,
4, the Phantoms, you can see them. But again, to your point, I mean, it has to
I
be
think
a drone.
I think line of sight is stupid. Honestly,
And Dustin Dunnell probably said it the best way that he feels that technology today is so much better than it was. When that rule was made, it was the right time to make it. But today, technology with all the GPS stuff, it just doesn't work. It should be wide open.
well, the
Hey,
line of
good
sight
morning, Night
thing
Train.
I think applies more to like fixed wing aircraft, right? Where they're not really flying a mile out; they're flying a couple thousand feet, whipping around the park or the AMA fields. They're not going a mile and a half out with a fixed wing airplane.
Agreed. And, Dustin Dunnell just put that solar plane together and he flew like for 45 minutes all the way across to the other island and back.
Hey, Ken, you have a good day, brother.
Yeah, that thing was all GPSed up and everything, though. It wasn't like a normal fixed wing plane, just a radio controller and all that. That was a pretty advanced build as far as fixed wing goes.
Morning, Chris. Drone Life RC in the house.
All right, Rodney, I'm going to show you what the landings look like. You'll have fun on this one. Let me see. All right. So let me back it up a little bit. All right. This should do it. So coming in for a landing. Almost hit the GoPro.
Well, that looked like a fairly decent landing.
Double
Other than the
bounce.
fact you almost hit the GoPro. Of course, I could see a lot of if you land like that all the time on bricks, I could see you wearing out your frame really quick.
That's true, Mike. Very true. Mike ain't lying about that.
Well, you put that little rubber stuff on the bottom. I forget what they're called, but yeah, that's what Das has on it. And this is the Titan XL5. It's got 6 millimeter thick arms, Rodney. This thing weighs over a kilo right now.
Later, Chris.
That's 1,000 grams right there.
Mike made a good point right there. He said nobody flies line of sight. Everybody watches their display, not the quad, and that's true.
Absolutely.
For the most part, yeah.
Now there are
there are times where I'll put the Air 2 in the air and I'll just whip around my neighborhood and I'll watch it because I just want to fly it. I'm not really recording or anything, And so I'll watch it as I'm flying around in circles, but other than that, usually, I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my phone.
Do we trust the FBB feed coming back to us? Absolutely. Do we trust the return to home? Absolutely. Right? I mean, how often have you been in a location and you get turned around or something and you're like, I don't know where I'm at. I just hit the return home for
plenty of time.
4 seconds, just enough to know where home is. You go, okay, I'm good. I'm ready to come back.
Hey, Chris Waters, you have a good day, brother. Take care. Thanks for being in the chats.
I've seen people, that thought they lost their drone because they lost connection to it. And then 2-3 minutes later, here comes their drone flying in by itself. They thought it done flew off by itself. And no, it just did an auto return home.
People that aren't really familiar with the way their drone operates will panic like that. You know,
Bureaucrats.
bureaucrats.
Bureaucrats. Stupid crats. They try to make rule our life. So, Peter, what is going on with you? You flying your fixed wings?
No, I haven't flown anything for like 2.5 years or so now.
Oh my gosh!
No, sort of lost interest in it really. So
Peter, I didn't know you flew fixed wings.
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
I've got a couple of drones. That's about all I used to fly.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I haven't flown them since.
What made you lose interest, Peter?
I don't know. I go because I was into photography initially. And I thought, well, the drone's another sort of avenue to get different sort of pictures. But I tried it a bit, and I just lost interest in it. So they're all packed away and haven't been flying for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
I think Al's got the right idea. Have some cereal. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal.
I was starving. Sorry. Hey, I found out all Captain Ray's secret spots. I know exactly where they're all at, guys.
Oh, that's all right.
I've made videos with GPS coordinates for everybody. Okay.
I assure you, he has 100 more.
Well, what he doesn't know is Bill and TJ's been actually putting geolocators on everything as he's been taking them around.
It's like that stupid Instagram. Every time you get on Instagram, you see that. Put this on your whatever
Geolocation.
geolocator. Thanks. Yeah. So, Captain Ray, are you on Instagram a lot?
Once in a while, I go on there. Yeah, I should do it more, but I plan on doing it more. But that's what I say. I said that like 2 years ago too, and I don't put that much on there.
I put a little Peanut Island trip, vacation snorkeling trip together on Instagram, and it came out pretty well.
I saw a couple of them.
You see it? Okay, good.
That was nice. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And you got a great shot of that diving lagoon, if I remember right.
Oh yeah. I really did enjoy that. Let's see, Peanut Island trip.
And you did underwater, right? You had some underwater video in it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
that's not it. That's YouTube Peanut Island trip. Okay, there.
I'm interested to see what Twitter's going to do now.
Who?
What kind of changes Twitter's going to do now that Elon?
I know. I hopefully for the better, obviously.
Yeah, Twitter's always a pain in the ass.
Well, I'm just going to see if I'm curious, like if any of the platforms going to change the way it's used. If he's going to add anything to it.
Captain Ray, you recognize this inlet or?
Yeah. That's great. That's a great shot right there.
Now, see right there, he's dropping geotags, airdropping them in the water, leaving a little micro trail.
That's a nice Viking. There's that area, beautiful area there.
And that's the GoPro 9.
And you got a nice shot of a parrotfish. I remember that.
And that's me putting on my fins, jumping into the rocks.
There's the parrotfish right there.
You know, Ray, I really think you should get into doing the underwater drones. Like
believe me, it has crossed my mind. Believe me.
But make sure before you buy one, get up with Curtis so you make sure he gets you the right one.
Hey, that's my umbrella there in the point right there. Let's see.
Because, I mean, as much as you spend on a boat, I think one of those would be really cool to get a perspective from in the water and outside.
And
it would be.
What's this in the middle, Ray? I mean, it's all fenced off.
I know. They never really developed it in there. Well, you know that's where Kennedy's bunker is, right?
It used to be.
Well, it's still there. They're going to renovate it, and it's going to be open again. That's
is this the entrance here?
It's closer to the white building. Like there's a white building.
Are they turning it into a museum or something?
Yeah, it was. It was the Palm Beach Maritime Society for a while. But then I guess
Interesting.
there was some corruption going on.
Whose bunker was it?
President
Kennedy's?
Kennedy,
Oh,
he had
really?
an emergency bunker on there that he used during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Huh.
Yep.
It would be interesting to walk through that.
That
I
would
got
be
some photos
interesting.
of it. I'll have to try to
I
find
did
them.
too. I got a lot of film of it, and I don't know if I want to bore you all with it, but yeah, I was doing that research too, and I was like, man, I wonder what they do if I jump the fence. You get in big trouble.
You'd have a problem, Al. No doubt about
Yeah,
it.
no doubt about it. Yeah, but it's a great place to. It's a great place to go.
My wife and I went there the other day for the last boat ride. We went there.
Did you?
I flew the Air 2S there the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, that one is such a good flyer. So, have you guys been seeing anything or know anybody who's bought the Hubson Ace? Hubson released the Ace, and it looks like, you know what? It looks like the original Air, the DJI original Air.
After Hubson's last couple of releases, though, most people have kind of just given up on them, I think, to a certain extent.
I didn't. I still like them because of the fact that it's not DJI. Even though I own a lot of DJI products, I think that we need to support those companies.
Well, it's the camera issues, right? It's not really the because the designs are nice, the flight
Cameras are good.
on them,
Cameras
but it's
are
that
good.
tilt, it's that camera
The
tilt.
gimbal.
They can't seem to get that worked out for some reason.
Remember how long it took DJI to do it? Remember how long it took Autel to get it down? It took them a long time. When DJI first released their stuff, man, it was hard.
But I think, but the thing is,
Autel.
though, this is what I think, Al. I think Hubson is in a point now, though, where the technology isn't new, and they should be able to figure it out a lot quicker than, when Autel and DJI first came out. That was all new stuff. So I kind of see why it took them so long, but they should be able to ride the coattails of these other companies to figure out what worked and what didn't.
All that algorithm stuff to calculate all the horizon and all that, man, it's a tricky deal, right? So unless they can steal DJI source code, if you get a hold of their source code, and then you can do it, because
You only have to tweak it so much in order to not get in trouble, right? It's like a certain amount.
And then,
Al, you were a big IT guy, right? That's what you did for your career, right?
yeah, I was a senior system engineer for Dell for 15 years. Prior to that, I worked for Silicon Graphics for 20 years, and I did break fix for the first 10 years at Silicon Graphics. And I was actually in Naval Surface Warfare Center was one of my accounts right there in Dahlgren, Virginia, close to where Rodney lives. And that was always fun. That account was really fun because at 12 o'clock, the sirens would go off and they would block the road. And it's about the only one, Patuxent Naval Air. Patuxent's the other one that I used to visit quite a lot. And when at 12 o'clock, when that siren went, you went outside and you listened to the boom, and it would shake. If you're close enough, it would shake your car. So the cannons are being tested there.
And if, like, I live 10 miles, and what he's talking about is they would shoot the 16-inch guns that they had there to test the powder loads and stuff. I lived 10 miles away, and every morning, every day at noon, you could hear the boom. That's how loud it was.
And my dad's house was right on the other side of the mountains from 29 Palms, where the bombing range was. Talking about when they're dropping 500,000-pound bombs, the whole house would shake.
Hola, Adriano, ¿cómo estás?
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Adrian.
Good morning, Adrian.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Good morning, Ray, Kelly,
Getting those estrogen powder ready?
Rodney, everybody in the chat. How everybody doing?
Hey, did you
Hi,
get that
Adrian.
video uploaded for you?
Yes, sir, I did. I got it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take it down.
No, not yet, not yet. Don't take it down yet. Wait a minute. No.
Well, then it's eating up my space. Okay, I'll wait. Let me know when you get it.
Hey, when I do it, I'm gonna text and let you know to go ahead and take it down.
Okay, sounds good.
Just give me a minute. I haven't downloaded it yet.
Okay, no problem.
Adrian is the only guy I know who goes around with the classiest robes on. I love it.
Welcome back, Ron.
Just to make sure you keep it on there, Adrian. Don't go taking it off.
Yeah, don't be taking that robe off.
You better pay attention to that little girl.
Your baby is cute, Adrian.
And matter of fact, let me go ahead and hide my chest before Rodney kick me out.
That's right.
The panel.
Oh, Victoria. Hey, I'm going to have to address myself.
That was just for old time's sakes, Adrian.
Hey, what's Victoria's Aerial Vision's name? Anybody know?
Brett.
Who is
Brett.
it? Brett?
Yeah.
Brett? Hey, I have to embarrass myself, Brett. Yeah, that original Air, man, that was something else, wasn't it? But the only thing about the original Air.
How old's the baby now, Adrian?
Rodney?
Yeah.
That was Tony, and he wanted to try and come on. Is it okay if I send him the link?
Oh, absolutely. Did he ask?
No, I was talking to him on the phone. I said, "Look, here, I'll send you a link." He said he tried to come on once before, but I guess had some problems or something.
Oh, okay.
Adrian froze up.
Oh, poor Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian froze up. Yeah, come on in, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Be good to see Tony.
What were you saying?
They got a
about
big
the
air
original
show
Air
going
now?
on up in his
He was
city,
just
Vero Beach. The Vero Beach Air Show this weekend.
He said he was just come off the ladder. He was sitting on his garage roof
Watching
with the camera.
Oh,
They were
that's
flying
cool.
right over his house. Yeah.
That had to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been to an air show in years.
They do them in Lakeland, Florida, all the time here, and they fly over my house to get there and back. They'll fly over.
They do one every year, I think, up here at Andrews Air Force Base, but I've only been to that one once. And and I haven't been to any of them since. So, Cocker State Aerial Photography. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, Mike Kelly, how you doing?
I was at the park one day, Rodney. The same day they were doing an air show, and the F-18s, the Growlers, came screaming over the park, and I was only like about 100 feet in the air, but it made my Air 2 go absolutely apeshit.
Oh man!
Like it started going like this. And I think it was because of their jamming, all that jamming equipment they have in the nose of those things.
I imagine so. If they were engaged, then
I can guarantee you they knew my drone was there. There's those things are so advanced.
They were probably laughing at you, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
How high were you? How high up were you?
I was only like 100 feet, but they were probably about 1,000 to 1,500 feet. And I didn't hear them coming. They were so quick. They just came screaming over.
Sure.
And my drone started going like that. But then once they got a few miles away, then it stopped. It just started going back and forth like that.
Man, I can let me tell you a story. When I was stationed on the USS Preble, we were over in the Atlantic Ocean. I can't remember. I think we were part of the standing NATO forces. The last cruise, last deployment I had on the Preble, I was outside and there was something going on in our pump room, and I was standing in the doorway and I was bent over doing something to one of our chill water pumps, and then and just all of a sudden, right out of the blue, I heard "Vroom!" and the ship shook, and I jumped up because I thought my pump had exploded. I jumped up and was backing out, and I looked up, and the F-111 had just flown over us supersonic.
Oh,
wow. and I almost had to go to sick bay because my heart was going. Blah, 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 blah.
Isn't it amazing when those things break the sound barrier and they do that cloud around them?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh, it's such an amazing sight to see.
Did he get it, Ron?
I sent him the link. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Rodney, Rodney, can you hear us?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
I think Ray started coughing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It was Ray. Okay, gotcha.
So, but yeah, and I got several more stories about airplanes and Navy ships. So, but that for another day.
Well, it's like I said, my dad's house was right on the other side of the mountains from the 29 Palms bombing range, and it was all the time.
Oh, I imagine so. Yeah.
It'd shake the living hell out of his house every time one of those bombs would drop. But it was fun though, because you could go up on the mountaintops and you could see down on the range, and you could watch them sometimes if you had caught them at the right time. You could actually watch them dropping the bombs.
Wow. Does
Hey,
anybody
Tony,
out there?
if you can hear me, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat. So jump on if you can. I don't know if he's getting your messages, Ron, but I'll
Yeah, send it to him.
All right.
What cereal you having, Captain Ray?
It's a mixture. Cheerios, Bran Flakes, and Raisin Bran.
That sounds like me. Honey oats. Honey oats are mine. And what is that one that has this stuff here in it, guys? Geez, I should know better.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky
Yes,
Charms.
good
Oh, yeah.
call.
Oh, did you know we when I was a manager at Walmart a few years ago, they actually did this thing where they sent one pallet of cereal to each store, and there was one box in the entire pallet, and it would have nothing but the marshmallows.
Oh,
really?
my God!
But they put one box in each pallet, and they sent each store one pallet of it. And you people were buying the hell out of it trying to find that one box.
Did they get a prize for it or something?
No, you just got the box with nothing but the marshmallows.
Wow.
It was just like a.
How long were you a manager at Walmart, Justin?
Like six years, something like that.
I like
Yeah, a
Walmart.
little. Yeah,
That's
it was-
right, Dr. Russia. We're all trying to stay regular. At
I'll
our
tell
age.
you, that's not an easy job though, because the amount of entitled people you deal with.
Hey, welcome, Tony.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Tony.
It's not an easy
How you
job.
doing, brother?
Can you hear me?
No, you're playing. Yeah, you're playing YouTube though in the background.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, hey, Tony.
How you doing, brother?
You need to share
YouTube.
your YouTube feed.
There you go. Right.
Oh, hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Just mute it. Mute it.
YouTube feed. Yeah, just
All right.
mute it.
Let me turn it.
YouTube, not StreamYards, YouTube.
You can mute him for now, Rodney, until he gets it.
Yeah, just mute it.
YouTube,
What?
not StreamYards.
You can mute Tony for now until he gets it right.
Oh, hell.
He's got a tab open. Just go through your tabs
Yeah.
and then find YouTube and mute it.
Find the YouTube tab,
He's
Tony.
got a tab open. Just go through. Ron knows all about this. I don't know how many times Ron's done that.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Ron, what would it take for me to get that video you took with your super duper camera where it runs really slow?
Oh.
Remember, we're in Florida. We were.
Oh,
you
you're
wanted to
doing
get a
that.
shot of the drone taking off.
Oh yeah.
That's a Sony camera, the one that does 900 and something.
I know it is nuts
That
because
thing is.
when you hit the shutter to turn it on, it records 3 seconds prior to that. Correct? You were
Yeah.
explaining it
Something
to
like
me.
that.
Yeah. When you shoot in super slow motion, you have an option to do what they call heart trigger, end trigger. I forget what the third one is. Yeah, where is that?
That came out so cool, man. But I love to use that in a couple of my intros that I'm trying to put together.
Oh,
See if
here, hold on. Oh, here it is. May
Hey,
I
Mike
share?
Kinney.
Yeah,
Can
go
you
ahead.
can you share on a Google Drive or folder for me?
Yeah. I'm just starting to learn how to use that Google Drive.
Well, if you just shoot me an email and attach that file,
Yeah, let
it
me see
will.
how well
Yeah,
it's
you just
turned out.
attach the link to the file and then he can access it.
Yeah, and then you can do so many different ways. You can just create an email.
Here it is here. Is it sharing?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
make it big.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
cool right there. Very cool.
Oh, you
I
should
mean-
see the one that Ron did with the hummingbird. He had to do it at 900 and something frames just to catch the
Oh, yeah.
hummingbird's wings.
That is
Yeah,
so cool,
I'll,
man.
Wow.
That camera is
just-
amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to put my email in the chat, and just shoot me a. Let me know where I can find it.
Yeah.
If you just make an email and attach that file to it, it would usually will.
Because I just sent Matt something on, I think I did it correctly. I think he said he received it.
Yeah, when he had you send that video through Google Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. That was so cool, man.
Now, 5819.
All right. Now I got Al's email.
Make
Yep.
sure you get the two little dots.
It's actually on the about tab on my YouTube channel. So if you just hit the about tab, it'll have link to my Gmail, social media, and all that stuff.
So Duran.Al.5819, right?
At gmail.com.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I got it on my honeydew list. I keep a list of stuff on my desk all the time. to remind me. I call it my honeydew list.
Now, who here has an iPhone?
I do.
I do.
Okay. How do you get videos in and out of your iPhone, guys?
You know, I've been trying to. I'll let Peter tell you probably because he knows
Well,
more about Apple than I do.
I-
but
I use
guys-
I use all Apple stuff, and I
Okay.
can put it on the iPhone, and it'll be on the Apple computer. You know, within
Yeah.
sort of a couple of minutes, it just transfers across all the all the Apple devices automatically.
Propagates all the
So
way
Hey,
across.
guys,
Gotcha.
hold up a minute. Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like you got it, brother.
yeah, good. Yep.
Yep, there he is.
So, Ray
Right.
Kelly, how do you transfer IO out of your phone? Because I'm a Windows guy, so
I've been having issues transferring.
You mean for
trying to figure out
editing?
How to transfer
For
shit
editing?
from my computer to
no, not editing on the phone, but transferring the files, like Justin was saying.
Oh, to
from
you,
your
like
Apple,
to you.
from our
Some-
Apple to the
Yeah.
computer, so you can do your editing.
or vice versa. I can't
I
figure
know.
out how to do it
It's
from
the
my
biggest
computer
pain in
to
the
my phone.
butt. I have to email this stuff, so I decided from now on not to use my Apple, which I love my Apple iPhone 13 Max Pro, whatever it's Pro Max or whatever it is. I mean, I love it, but it's the biggest pain in the butt when I put it on my stabilizer, the Osmo Mobile, and then try to get my files out of there to my Windows machine. Peter is the biggest pain in the ass.
You know,
Because they don't want to play. They don't want to
Airdrop
play.
it.
Oh yeah, did have a Windows machine.
Airdrop it. You can't airdrop it to a Windows machine.
No, I know.
You're killing me, man. You're killing
Hey, Tony, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. I just ordered hey Ron, I just ordered the M1 Mini, the Mac Mini.
Oh, really?
Yes, beautiful.
That's what I've got. I've got one of those.
Yeah.
So I got this 16 gig and the 512.
Yeah,
So
I've got a
upgrade-
16 and 1 terabyte in my one. Yeah.
I'm going
Well,
to
I'm
have
gonna
to
use,
probably
I'm gonna
go
use
that way.
individual hard drive, so I don't have the money to buy 1 terabyte. It's another $1,000
Yeah.
or something.
Right. Yeah.
That hurts.
So
And-
it'll be here in May 12th.
Al, I
That's
just
the other-
figured out the stupidest way to do it.
You
I
email it to
literally
yourself?
pulled a video. No. I pulled up Facebook Messenger and I just drugged the video file over to Facebook Messenger and it dropped it right in there and sent it to myself.
Okay,
Oh, really?
now do me a favor, Justin. Check the properties out on that and tell me the resolution. It's the same resolution that you got on your phone that it is on your computer now.
Probably not, but I don't know.
See, that's the biggest issue I've been running into because it degrades your video.
Well,
They
what
just
about
put on-
just leaving it normal? Oh, because you were talking about doing all your editing on a computer and then wanting to move it to your phone.
Right.
Yeah, because with the Apple phones, I used to, when I had the PC, I used to just use either a Lightning to USB adapter, or I could plug in just a little USB stick, or now I use a USB C for the iPad for the same thing. So
Yeah.
you can just transfer them across to a USB stick.
Yeah, I know. And I was doing the same thing with this little sucker right here. We just got.
Oh, I tried doing it with a micro
It
SD
didn't work.
card, and it
So
wouldn't work.
I spent $25-$30 on that and it didn't work. And so the thing is, I'm trying to get into posting more regularly into Instagram. And so I create the videos on my computer because I don't want to use my phone to do all the editing. And then then I have to transfer the videos that I've created for Instagram back to my phone, and Apple devices just doesn't like it. Oh yeah, look at that.
I remember that day.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, Al, if it doesn't even change it, if it's literally just sending the file as you put it on there. Because I don't see a way of checking it. It's just sending it as an MP4 file. So I don't think it would change the resolution or anything at all.
So, and how large was the file? The other thing that I'm having is just that file size. So that MP4
It was
file,
it was like a
30-second
Messenger doesn't give two craps how big of a file is. No, that was a 5-minute video.
Good. All right.
Messenger
good,
doesn't care how big the files are. You can
Rodney,
send a
did you-
20-minute video through Messenger if you want.
Really?
It'll just take a minute to load up and send,
Right. So you send it
Like,
to
say you-
yourself.
Right,
Someone
and
was
say
about
you
to
send a
say
20-minute
something.
video, it's going to take probably a minute or so for it to load and send it, but it will send it.
Yeah.
We'll send
Sorry.
it. Okay.
Sorry, Ray.
Yep.
I was telling you, Rodney, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That the Blue Angels are coming today.
Is there a time on that, Tony? You have a
2
time?
o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock.
All
2
right.
o'clock. They've been buzzing my house all day yesterday. I mean, like 50, 60 feet over the house.
Yeah,
Really?
I got your video yesterday. In fact, I think I'll share that.
That was just off my phone. They're so hard to catch. They're so fast.
Yeah.
And they're-
If you're not ready, you'll miss
yeah.
them, right?
Even if
You
you're
got
ready.
the
I
camera
mean,
to do it, Tony.
Even if you're ready, you'll miss them.
Yeah.
Tony,
Tony
if I
has the
get,
camera to do it, though.
if I get those shutters put up quick, maybe I'll stop up there.
Yeah, you should. It's exciting now. You're not going to get near the airport. You're going to have to somewhere on the perimeter of the airport because it's all blocked.
Where's the
off.
best place to see them, you think?
There's a place right there on US 1, right across from the airport by the canal there. I mean, it's right when you come up to the light, the aviation. Just before you come up to the light, the aviation to go to the airport, it's on the
Okay.
right-hand side, the big field there. There'll probably be a lot of people already there. That's a great spot.
Can
All
I
right.
share my screen real quick, Rodney?
Sure.
What was
I
that,
just want to show Al this.
Okay.
Tony? Was
What
that a
was
year
that,
or so
Ron?
ago I cost you that money? Tony,
Yeah.
you've ended up buying the same camera as me.
I got it sitting right here in front of me. That's what I'm going to use today.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I just had my phone. I pulled it out real quick. But today,
Okay,
I'm
so,
going to try to get something.
So I go
Tony,
to my
are you-
videos, Al.
Are you familiar with Waldo's restaurant
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah.
the ocean? How about
yeah.
that place? Would that be a good
Mhm.
place to see?
Yeah, or Riverside Park.
Literally just drag it and then hit
As
send.
soon as you come over the Barber Bridge on the right-hand side, that giant park, Riverside, that's probably going to be a good spot. That's before you
What
get
is
to
it? Yeah, I
You
saw
build
that. What does it look
stuff from
like in
Waldo,
your
but
end?
not
when
like
you
the
see
world
what's
that
in your
spot on US
downloads?
1.
Hey,
You just hit the download then.
Al.
Yeah, well, I
Justin?
just drug it over, dropped
Hey,
it, and then
guys.
hit the send button.
Al, Justin,
Yeah.
do you guys mind doing this offline?
You bet. Sorry about that, Rodney.
We got people trying to talk and people talking over everybody. We need to kind of keep some kind of order. I don't mind what you're doing, but it'd be better if you could do it offline.
Understood.
So, but anyway, yeah. So, are you going to the show, Tony?
No, I'm going to sit on the roof of my house.
I would, yeah.
Probably get a better view that way anyway, huh?
Yeah, I'm about a half mile from the airport. Matter of fact, I'll show you a picture here.
Is that airport, Tony, you and I went to where we watched the paratroopers or the...
No, this is way closer. Can you see that? Is there a glare on it?
Yeah.
See
You're right in the middle of it. Huh.
See that blue dot? That's me.
Yeah. That's
you're right in the middle.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be cranking up here in a little while.
Yeah, Tony has the same camera as me, and you can shoot 24 pictures per second for a 10-second burst. You can get 240 pictures in 10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
I haven't even tried that yet. I need to do that.
Oh, dude, you need to.
Should I set that up for today?
Pardon me?
Should I set that up for today?
Oh, hell yes. Oh, sorry, Rodney. No, but just go into your...
I mean, I got the camera in my hand right now.
You just hit, you should be able to hit just the function button and then select whether it's single or high frame or multiple. Yeah, high speed. Yep.
It should have a fair chance of getting some good shots out of all those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Out of 240 pictures, if you don't get a good picture out of 240, it might not be the camera.
Right.
It's whatever's pushing the shutter button.
I will. What I'll do is I'll set this up and send. I have to work today. I have slower internet than Adrian, and I'm being serious. But anyhow, it should go through sometime today.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I'll put it on the Google. I'll upload it to my Google Drive, and then if I remember right, you share. Like I would share your email, right?
Yeah, you share that video, and then you choose who to share it to.
Okay.
Thanks.
You bet.
So, hey, Ron, in drive mode, just put it on continuous shooting. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It'll.
So it'll stop after when it's done. I mean.
Yeah, just hold the button down.
All right. You got it.
Shooting a little machine gun.
Rapid fire.
So you're shooting in manual or aperture or?
I'd set it up in manual. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's what I use anyways, but yeah. All right, cool.
Good luck with that, Tony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, they're pretty close when they come by. You got to be ready. You can hear them, and you got to be ready. Because I got trees around, because you don't really see them to the last second, and a lot of times they're already gone by the time you know what I mean? They're so fast.
Yeah, this thing. I don't know whether I can set it up.
All right, Rodney, I'm gonna go. I gotta put up my hurricane shutters. I gotta get up to that air show. But thank you for the invite.
You're welcome, Ray. Anytime, buddy.
All right, Ray, have a good day. Call me when you get up here. I'll meet up with you.
Sounds good. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck
Bye.
with that, Ray.
Good day, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
See you, Ray.
Hey, Rodney, I'm going to drop too. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
taking the
And
time along.
about meeting up today. Today it's I've already got plans for today.
Oh, I know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've been wanting to meet up with you and Brad anyway, so maybe we can figure it out. And there's
Sounds like.
I can't even. He lived in Virginia Beach or not?
Matt Bagwell?
RC and Matt Bagwell.
Yeah.
Yeah. and I would like to meet up with them too. So maybe we can kind of get a small group going or something.
All right, I'll take the point on that if you don't mind, and I'll try to
No, go right ahead.
corral
I mean, you know better places to fly in Richmond than I do.
and I'll try to corral all the cats together.
So,
All right,
Cool. Same thing like herding chickens.
herding chickens. I like that one too. I think it has more punch to it. Thanks again, Ron. Thanks, Rodney.
you're
All right.
welcome.
See you
Al.
later, Peter. Bye,
Yeah.
Tony.
Good day, brother. Have fun today.
Thank
Bye,
you,
Al.
brother. Bye bye.
Okay, so Justin's computer did a auto restart because of an update. I hate when that happens. I really do, because it happens at work almost every day. Last week, my computer at work had to reboot, and it just irritating. I lose about an hour's worth of work every time it does that.
Ooh.
Can't you set them to update manually or anything like that?
Well, I've done that with my computer, but I can't do that at work.
Okay.
That's controlled by the Navy Marine Corps information services people. So, Mike, I would love to come to Arizona and fly with you, brother. Absolutely. Maybe one of these days. In fact, well, that's New Mexico. But anyway, so what time's that air show start, Tony?
At 2 o'clock.
Oh, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. They had a night show last night from
did they?
6 to 8. Yeah. With
Oh,
all kinds
okay.
of lights
It
and
was
stuff.
still daylight then.
Yeah, enough. Well, it got dark by the time they were finished. 8:30. It was dark. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Nothing like the daytime show. I mean, because they actually buzzed the house. They stayed pretty much over the airport last night.
Yeah, I imagine so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the last Blue Angels show I've been to, actually, I think it was up here at Andrews Air Force Base. It was the last Blue Angels show I've been to.
I seen them back in the 90s.
Huh?
I seen them back in the 90s down in Miami one time. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. I've seen them out in California. I've seen them here. Saw them in Virginia or in Norfolk. They did an air show there. The Thunderbirds did an air show in Hampton Roads, where the Air Force Base is, where Hampton Air Force Base is.
Uh-huh.
The Thunderbirds did an air show there. And they're always fun to watch, and they always have a bunch of really cool planes.
Yeah, they do. While I was growing up, my dad was in the Air Force, so we lived on Air Force bases. So the captain of the Thunderbirds, he lived right across the street from our house.
Wow.
I mean, Thunderbirds was like, we seen every air show. Every time they came to town or had anything going on, we were always there. My dad would take us, on the inside. And back then they did the war games and all that kind of stuff too, which was pretty cool. They had tanks and parachutes and, all that kind of stuff.
The Victorian aerial visions, the Thunderbirds. I thought they were puppets. Back in the day, they were.
Yeah, right.
Back in the 60s, yeah.
But yeah, I love going to these air shows. I'm surprised I haven't been to one lately. Chris Miller, good morning. So anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours. I think I'm gonna call this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Good seeing you guys.
yeah,
Here.
Tony, and anytime you want to come on, just let me know, and you're more than welcome.
I think I know how now. I didn't know how to mute the audio.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
I got to figure it out now.
hey, Ron, I'm gonna call you here in a second after this
Okay.
is over.
All right. Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
All right, Tony, you too. Enjoy the show.
All right,
Bye,
thank you,
everyone.
sir.
Great, good
Yeah,
video.
Tony, send me some pictures.
I will.
Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna. All right, guys.
All right.
All right, brothers.
All right,
Peace
guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye, everyone. See you
Peter,
later.
take care.
See you
Bye.
guys.
So everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being in the chat. I do appreciate it. Enjoy having you here. Hope you enjoyed it. I always have a great time when we do this. Chris Miller, I'm going to give you some color here. Make you blue like everybody else. So anyway, don't forget tomorrow morning, Sunday sunrise, starting with Drone Bum, coming to me here in Virginia. Then to Dennis Lovelady in Georgia, possibly at Lake Lanier, maybe, kind of, sort of. Don't know if Fly Natural is going to be flying, but if he flies, he'll be after Dennis Lovelady. And then, of course, Chris Hope will be after him, followed by Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. Anyway, you guys take care. Have a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye now.